This hip internal rotation, passive range lift off. We're going to do this one to failure, or at least close to failure as we can get for this one here. So I'm going to be seated in this position. I'm sitting on a box. I've got a foam roller here. I'm going to be working my right hip. So I've started here and I've walked this right hip out to the side, just like so. I can use my left foot to kind of walk this over here. I want to find a position where I can just get just a little bit of lift off of that box. And all we're doing is continuous reps. So we're going to lift off, back on, lift off, back on, lift off, back on. So the lift off that we're doing, the internal rotation, is trying to drive the shin and ankle straight up to the side, almost like I could make it like parallel, which is definitely not going to happen. Driving straight out like I'm doing this action of the hip internally rotating. You can totally progress this by adding an ankle weight to your working leg if you're ready for that as well. So I'll give you a few sets here. This one's likely going to be for time in your program, or really just until you just kind of can't do it anymore. So I've walked out to the side here, I found that position, my knees are facing straight forward, my chest is facing straight forward. I can use these sticks to drive down to the ground to generate more force, or I can squeeze onto tennis balls. And all we're doing, we take a breath in, we brace, I lift off, back on, lift off and on, lift off and on, off and on, just straight out, just no rest in between, just straight off and back on. And we're just continuing for time until you feel like you can't do it anymore. And what I mean by can't do it anymore, meaning you're not getting any more, sorry it's loud here, you're not getting any more lift off of that foam roller. Sorry, someone's riding their motorbike here. So you're not getting any lift off that foam roller anymore. So when you feel like, I can't get any more, and you come back in contact with it, if that happens super early for you, and you're not getting any fatigue in the hip, then just walk that foam roller in closer a little bit. So walk it in this way, and then continue your reps from there until you feel like that hip is really fatigued. Again, adding a weight to this is going to progress it. It's going to make it much harder. Make sure you start without the weight first, and we can progress to there. Sticks driving down, generating more force, or squeezing and trying to pop some tennis balls. Have fun.